Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be all about cosmetic procedures that I've had done and also beauty treatments that I continue to have done on a regular basis. So I actually thought this video would be quite an interesting one to watch. I actually put a poll out on my Instagram stories recently and I had such a good response. There was like 97% of you that turned around and said that you did want to see a video on this topic. I just wanted to be a little bit more raw and a bit more honest on my channel. So again, I thought this would be quite an interesting video to film. I don't want to change anything about my appearance. I'm quite happy and I'm quite confident in my own skin. I'm a true believer in enhancing features and not changing them. And me being a makeup artist, that is one of my main mottos as well. I don't want to change someone's appearance with makeup. I just want to enhance their natural beauty. So I am a firm believer in that. And again, I'm quite happy and I'm quite confident in my own skin. But everything that I've had done, I've done just to enhance and just to make me feel a little bit more better about myself. So first things first, I'm going to start off with beauty procedures that I've had done. Then I'm going to move on to like cosmetic work that I've had done. First of all, I'm going to talk about my hair. Now, I am very fortunate to have a lot of thick hair. I was born with a lot of thick hair and there was a period of time before I had the baby where I was over bleaching my hair and it was just ruining the condition of it. I felt like it was really dry, it was damaged and it would break really easily, and as a result my hair got quite thin and weak, and to compensate for that I would have bonded hair extensions to make my hair feel thicker and longer, and by having that and the bleach together my hair was just in a really bad way. So when I fell pregnant, I did not touch my hair for the whole 9 months I was pregnant. I didn't put any bleach on my hair, didn't put any hair dye on my hair whatsoever. So I completely just let it grow. And they say when you're pregnant anyway, the pregnancy hormones and whatever tends to make your hair really healthy and in good condition, and that definitely happened for me. This is all my own natural hair now and it's so thick and it's back to a really good condition. And I do have regular Olaplex treatments that I do from home. I felt like that really helped with the condition of my hair and how it looked and how it felt. So I don't really tend to get my hair cut that often. If it does get cut, then my mum does it because she used to be a hairdresser, or I used to get my stepdad to cut it as well because he used to be a hairdresser too. So if I do have it cut, I would just literally cut off about 1 or 2 inches. I would never have any layers put in. My hair's quite low maintenance in that sense. The only thing that I do is get my hair coloured, obviously. So I like to get a balayage done because I like to be somewhere in between blonde and brunette. I'm naturally very dark, but I don't really feel like that suits me, and also being really blonde doesn't suit me either. So I'm really comfortable and happy with my hair colour at the moment. The lady who does my hair I found off of Instagram, and she is such an incredible hair colourist. She works at Michael John Hairdressers in Knightsbridge. Her name is Despina. I will leave all of her details in the description box below if you guys want to check her out. But I did wait quite a long time to get in to see her for a consultation, and then I've had a couple of reverse balayages done to get my hair into a good condition for me to go a bit more blonder. So I'm really happy with the colour now. I'm not due to see Despina until next year, in which I might go a little bit more blonder. So but I'm quite happy to leave the colour to her own hands because again she's just an incredible hair colourist. So now I want to talk about eyebrows. Now I used to get my eyebrows tattooed. I haven't had my eyebrows tattooed for about 3 years now, but prior to that I'd had them done 2 or 3 times before. I haven't tried the microblading, I just had the tattoo and I was really happy with them. I'm very unfortunate in the eyebrow department. My eyebrows are about this long. They don't tend to grow on the outer half of my eyes. It's just such a pain. So it's quite fortunate in a way that I don't have to pluck my eyebrows very much, but I have to draw them in a lot. So as a big makeup wearer like myself, I like to have eyebrows. I think they frame a face. I think they're really important when it comes to your makeup. So yeah, I really enjoy getting mine tattooed because I kind of had like a nice base template underneath that I can draw on my eyebrows afterwards. So I'm actually in desperate need to get them redone, and I wanted to try microblading, so that's something on my to-do list. But yeah, I normally just pencil my eyebrows in anyway. So now moving on to nails. My nails are in a complete mess at the moment, but I normally get my nails done every 2 to 3 weeks. I'm actually due to go tomorrow, but I get acrylics on my nails. nails, and then I get a gel colour. Now my nails naturally are quite weak and quite brittle. They tend to snap really, really easily, so I don't ever have long nails natural, which is why I have acrylics. And I feel like if I just had the gel on top of my natural nail, it wouldn't last as long. So I feel by having acrylics and gel, it kind of locks it in for like a good 3 weeks basically, so I can get away a lot longer without having them done regularly. I tend to get the nude colours mainly. I rarely get reds or pinks or like bright colours. I just feel like the nudes really suit my complexion and my skin tone, so I always go for like a pinky nude or a mauve nude. And I also feel like with the job that I do, being a makeup artist, it makes your hands look a lot cleaner, and yeah, I just feel like it's a lot more professional having kind of like nude nails. So I would never go longer than these nails at the moment. These are actually really long, obviously, because I'm getting them done tomorrow, and obviously having a baby as well, I think it's more practical to have shorter nails. So yeah, I just kind of like clean, natural looking nails. So now moving on to eyelashes. Now I wanted to touch on this briefly, mainly because I wanted to tell you my experience with having individual eyelash extensions. I had them done about 6 weeks ago. They're all off now. I had them done in the hope that it would kind of minimise my makeup routine in the morning and kind of save me a lot of time applying mascara and false eyelashes. I was quite happy with the way they looked. I really, really liked them, but again, for me, I just feel like they were quite high maintenance. They were really hard to clean, and I wear a lot of skincare products and stuff like that, so when I take my makeup off in the night time, it was just more of an aggravation really to kind of manoeuvre around your eyelashes and not get them wet. So I'd just be sticking to strip lashes, which is what I've got on at the minute. So I don't really have anything like facials or massages or anything like that. I'm quite low maintenance in that sense, but I do really look after my skin. I think it's a really important part of my whole beauty regime. I really love skincare, and yeah, I'm quite fortunate that genetically I look younger than what I actually am. I'm 33, and I get a lot of people tell me that I look in my 20s, which is such a compliment. My nan and my mum look incredible for their age, and they've got really, really good skin. And also my dad's side have got good skin as well. So genetically I'm quite fortunate in that sense. But that's not to say that I haven't developed any wrinkles. I have got quite a few lines on my forehead and a little ones around my eyes. So that kind of leads me on to my next topic, which is Botox. Now, I've never touched Botox before, and that's not to say that I won't. I actually think they provide really, really good results if you need them. I don't feel like I'm at that stage yet where I do need Botox, so it's not something that I would completely rule out in the future, but again, only if I really needed it. So now moving on to kind of like cosmetic work and procedures that I've had done. I get my lips filled. I've only had them done twice. Once was about 2 years ago before I had my baby, and the other time was recently, like 6 weeks ago, I had them topped up. Now again, what I was saying earlier about enhancing and not changing, I did not want to change my appearance, and I did not want to change my lips. I just wanted to enhance them. I feel like with lip fillers I could get more of a smoother appearance to your lips, which is really, really nice when you're wearing lipstick, because obviously natural lips tend to be quite cracked and quite creased. I just feel like lipstick looks a lot more polished with lip fillers. And I also had a very, very small upper lip in comparison to my bottom lip. So it's completely natural for your top lip to be smaller than your bottom lip, but my top lip was quite small. So I had more filler put in my top lip than I did my bottom, just to kind of balance them out. And I actually go to a lady local to me, and she is fantastic with the work that she does. And she doesn't, again, change your appearance. She just really takes a lot of pride in her work, and I just think she's amazing at what she does, basically, because I personally wouldn't say that I've had lip fillers. I don't think people ask me if I have lip fillers. So yeah, that's kind of like the look that I wanted to go for. I just didn't want it to be that noticeable, but again, something that just kind of like enhanced my face. So lastly, I wanted to talk about teeth. Now, I may have mentioned this before on my channel. I have veneers on the top row of my teeth. I've actually got 8 of them. It wasn't something that I planned on doing. It was purely because I had an accident when I was a kid, and I had my front tooth knocked out. And at the time, I actually had filling, like composite, on my tooth to kind of make it look like my tooth hadn't been knocked out basically. So that stayed in for a very, very long time, but the dentist at the time said to me that it would just be a temporary fix until I was at an age or a time where I could afford to have veneers. I actually got veneers put on my teeth about 4.5 years ago. It was just before I got married, and I'd actually went all that time with just this composite filling on my tooth, and as a result the root of my tooth went black, so I was quite self-conscious of it, so it was in a desperate need to get done. So I actually went to the dentist and they put 6 veneers on the front row of my teeth, and naturally I have quite big teeth anyway. I've never really had a problem with them being wonky, they've always been fairly straight, and again I probably wouldn't have had veneers done if I didn't have to, so I was quite happy with the way they looked. But when I had these veneers put on, at the time they were just so big and obviously so different to what I was used to before. It was quite a big shock, so it took a couple of times to tweak them to get them 100% the way that I felt comfortable with them basically. So I really, really love my teeth now. I think they suit my face. I did have another 2 veneers put on either side of my teeth here to widen my smile and not make them look so long, so I was really happy that I did that because that made so much of a difference with how they looked. And yeah, I've had them on now for about 4 years. I haven't really had any issues with them, and yeah, I'm really, really happy that I had them done, and I probably would need to get them done again maybe some point later on in the future, because I'm not actually sure on the lifespan of veneers. I think they last for like 10 or 15 years before you have to have them redone. But at the moment, touch wood, I haven't had any problems with them, and yeah, I really, really like the way they look. So guys, that is the end of my video. I really, really hope that you enjoyed watching this. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you all again soon. Bye!